What's up guys, Sal here. Now that the Galaxy S23 Ultra is here, with many customers already having received their orders, it's hard to argue that it's the best phone available at the moment thanks to its excellent battery life, camera and blazing fast performance. But will these under the hood improvements turn into sales? Because the S23 Ultra looks pretty much identical to its predecessor, and there is a notion that if it looks the same, it won't sell well. But that may not be the case this time, as the Galaxy S23 lineup is already breaking records in a couple of key markets. First, their own home turf, the South Korea, where the S23 lineup recorded the highest ever pre-orders for S-series phones ever since its inception back in 2010. Specifically 1.09 million pre-orders in the first week, which is 7% more than the S22 lineup. Do note that the S22 also did record business in South Korea last year thanks to the merging of the S and Note lineups. So the fact that it's doing even better than the S22 lineup is pretty impressive. The S23 Ultra has been the most popular model with 60% of all pre-order volumes. The S23 received 20% of all pre-order units and the S23 Plus got 17%. Another region where the S23 is doing amazing is India. Even with a significant increase in prices in India, the S23 lineup received double the amount of pre-orders in the first 24 hours than the S22, specifically 140,000 units, which is massive. This goes on to show if you make a quality product, people will be willing to pay extra for it. Moving on, the S23 Ultra has a great battery life despite the same capacity, and there are many reasons for it: a way more efficient chipset and better optimization to name a few. But there is one more key reason why the battery life is significantly better, and that's due to a new type of display that Samsung used on the S23 Ultra. Yes, all this time we were under the impression that Samsung has just reused the display from the S22 Ultra with a better calibration, but that's not the case. A display expert from XDA found out that the S23 Ultra uses a totally different type of display, and while the peak brightness remains the same as the S22 Ultra, but efficiency has been greatly improved, even better than the iPhone 14 Pro Max. To be specific, both the S23 Ultra and the 14 Pro Max use about the same power until 400 nits of brightness. But after that, specifically at 1150 nits, the S23 Ultra's display roughly uses 600 milliwatts less power compared to the 14 Pro Max. When you consider the fact that the display is the single biggest resource-hungry component on a phone, this would make a significant change in battery life, and that's what we're seeing with the S23 Ultra. So no, the S23 Ultra doesn't have the same display as the S22 Ultra. Samsung is finally bringing the Z Fold 5 closer to its Ultra counterpart. To know more, click here and I'll see you there.